Hello everyone, thank you for joining the Nightly Needle. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute dogwood leaf just in time for fall. Let's get started. For this project we're going to need a 3-weight yarn in 3 or more colors. I'm using Premier Everyday DK. You need a crochet hook size 4.0 millimeter. You need a good pair of scissors and a darning needle. Using the color burgundy, I'm going to be making a slip knot, and I'm going to insert my hook into that loop and tighten and adjust to my liking. Once you've done this, we can begin chaining. We're going to chain 9 to start. So once you have the correct number of chains, you're going to flip it over and you're going to notice there's some little bumps on the back of these chains. That's what we're going to be working from. So you're going to count 3 from the hook and you're going to make sure you're working in that back bump. So you're going to single crochet. So you're going to be continuing working single crochets into the next 6 stitches and make sure you're working in that back bump. Now that you have all of your single crochets, we're going to be working 3 single crochets into the very last chain. Now, instead of chaining and turning, we're going to be working around. So we're going to be working back into those chains on the opposite side. So we're going to skip the first one where the tail is, and we're going to go into that very next one, and we're going to make sure we catch the back loop, and we're going to single crochet into that one. Now we're going to be working single crochets into each of the next 6 stitches in the back loop. To begin the next round, we're going to chain 2 and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. Now it looks like the chains that are in between the next stitch and the stitch we're working out of are the ones you should be working in, but you're not. You're going to skip over to the next single crochet and single crochet into it. Then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then in the next stitch we're going to double crochet. Now we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now we're going to double crochet 3 into the next stitch and the stitch afterwards. Now continuing to work around, we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Then we're going to double crochet 1 into each of the next 2 stitches. Then we'll half double crochet over the next 2. Then single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Now we're going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space from the previous round. We're going to chain 2 and then we're going to slip stitch into that same chain space. Now we're ready to begin the next round. We're going to single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next. Now we're going to double crochet 2 into the next stitch. Now it's time to begin our trebles. You're going to treble crochet into the next stitch. Then in the next, you're going to do 2 trebles. Then you're going to treble 1 into the next. You're going to make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Then you're going to half double crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to single crochet 1 into each of the next 2 stitches. Now we're going to make the stem. So we're going to chain 4. And like we did previously, we're going to turn over and work in the back bumps. This time you're going to count 2 from the hook and you're going to slip stitch into that first chain. And then you're going to slip stitch into the next 2 chains. And once you've slip stitched all the way down, make sure you turn your leaf to where the right side is facing. Sometimes it gets twisted when you're working those back bumps. Single crochet into the next stitch. This is going to solidify our stem. Now we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to half double crochet into the one after. Then we're going to make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And then after that, we're going to be doing our treble crochets again. You're going to work 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. Then we'll work 2 trebles into the next. Then we'll work one treble into the one after. Then we're going to make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Then we're going to make a half double crochet into the next stitch. Now we're going to single crochet 1 into each of the next 2 stitches. Then once again we're going to slip stitch into that chain space that we made the chain 2 in the previous round. Then we're going to chain 2 and slip stitch back into that same chain space. This gives our leaf a nice sharp point at the top. Now we're ready to fasten off. You're going to snip your yarn and chain 1 and pull all the way through and pull tightly to secure. Now we're going to be using our darning needle and we're going to be sewing in the ends, and I'm going to show you a little trick to get rid of that tiny little hole at the top. Now we're just going to neaten up some of the stitches. This one that's got quite a bit of space between it, we're going to insert our hook into the bottom stitch, and then we're going to push through and catch one of the stitches on the other side. And this is just to make it look nicer, make it look like the stem runs all the way to the very tip. And then we're going to just weave in our end like normal. Once you've finished weaving in your ends, you're all set to go. These make great appliques for decorations or to be on a granny square for a blanket or a cardigan. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And stay tuned for the other 2 parts of this series. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.